So some of you have been asking me to kind of slow down and break down some of the techniques that we use. So just going over the way you grip, make sure that you have a finger's length behind the guard, because when your hand is up here you can get your knuckles or hand cut. So that's for first starters. A nice natural relaxed grip, more pressure in the bottom three than the top three or top two. When number one is coming, I've noticed that some people are just going through the action. The two strikes, the number one strike is a right hand plunge to the heart, a heart thrust, or a right hand plunge to the abdominals. Okay, so someone has a knife in their right hand, they will plunge it into your chest, reverse grip it into your chest, but it's the same corner. It would be right hand to the chest, one strike to the heart to puncture it and kill you, or repeated thrusts on the same side with the right hand. So that's basically what you're dealing with. Is this corner will be the most important corner. Okay, so I want to first get a general idea of how to deal with a number one angle, or this area, and then the next section I'm going to learn is this area, because it's the most common area. So the first thing is, if an edge weapon comes out, I'm out of here. That's the first thing that I do. So any of this training that you see us do is I had no choice but to engage. I had to engage. For some reason I couldn't run away. I did have a utility tool on my belt. I pulled it out. Bad guys use weapons, good guys use tools. And I learned to deal with that number one. The number one is a slash that goes to the neck. The number one could be a plunge into the neck. It could be a plunge into the heart or the chest, usually somewhere here. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is jam that corner. I jam the corner as one comes, and I hack at that hand. Right? So I'm not just cutting anymore, but I'm actually blocking hard as I rotate. So the block turns into more of a deflection. And if you saw, I chopped at the hand, and then I'm coming in with my own thrust or cut. Okay? So that number one angle, when you see us do the modular 1, 4, 12, on one, I either step back with my left, or I step in with my right. But either way, if you look at it, it's one step. I cut, I check, and then I'm going to figure eight, and I'm going to cut. He's going to catch, he's going to cut. That's number 4. Number 12 is coming. I want to really jam it, roof block it. And I see a lot of people, the hand is coming here and they're going like this. You've already got smashed. So it's a roof block. It's not an umbrella. It's not an umbrella motion where I'm bringing it around. It's a roof block where I strike to the eyes. I make a barrier from the side. Reverse grip, please. And if it's a reverse grip, I'm already off to the side with one step. And then I'm hacking at him again. Okay? So in that one, I move in. I go with a 4 figure 8. I roof block, finger slash. I come down into 1. And then it's either, it's 2 steps again. When he cuts, I either jam forward with the left, or I step back with the right. But it's always just one step. And I hack off the hand. And then I just don't go through the motion, but I jam it into his face. Once he's finished the cut, I hack down. Now I'm into the position empty hand. So the most common attack is in this corner. It's coming down towards me, and I move and I don't let go. I control the blade. I learn to move one step away so that I don't get cut. Okay? So in the one, it's the 1, 2, 3. He can catch or barrier it, cut. Then I bring it up. So blocking does work. It does work as long as you move your body off to the side. So in that 12, whether it was a punch, you know, it's coming downwards, but it's up here in the center. So that's my 12, and I'm smashing the inside. And you can see the pain. I'm smashing the inside and still driving forward. So I'm essentially creating triangle, flinching response, which allows me to disarm. Okay? So we have 1, which is the most common thrust. There I can stop the drill by getting the blade off. And then striking, 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 striking. And that'll be all for today.